Just ran out of time, but we're on the way again. And Button, that is an awful start. He was caught napping there on the dread, and that has just invited everyone to get by the RB in towards turn one. But Reese's Pieces looking for the run as David sends it down the inside. They collide down at turn one. David missed his breaking point, and it all fell apart for the pole man as Josh, of all people, takes the lead at turn one. The man starting down in 7th place. Enough to catch up to the back, at least, of a net 6th place Major Allen and the Tattoo Star, who is definitely going to go a lot longer than most of the field. Our Dummers still going on those softs and that damaged front wing. I think he's just going to hope for a safety car, or even at that, just limit the damage later on the fresher tyres he across today. But as we see the strategies unfold, because I'm looking here, Wizard of Oz, who was involved in that turn one escapade, as our Dummers gets another penalty and puts pay to their race. Wizard of Oz is only 7 seconds behind that lead group. He's only 7 seconds off the lead. Can Wizard of Oz pull off what would be a very unlikely victory? And at one stage of at this race, he was 8 seconds behind 13th place. He's now only 8 seconds behind the leader.
He just needs to get rid of Leonardo as quick as he can, coming up towards the top of Sector 3. Reese's Pieces, though, picks up the 3-second time penalty. That's not going to help him whatsoever. And keeping on board with Wizard here. He's got a good exit. He's keeping his battery pretty stable. So it looks like he's going to try to get the DRS of Leonardo and get this move made pretty easily down the run to turn one. Leonardo, though, cuts right over the curb on the last corner. Slight little wiggle from Leonardo. Wizard of Oz gets that DRS, so that should be pretty easy on the run down to turn one. And now he's up to P3 with Little George and Reese's Pieces both pitting. This could be on for Wizard.
Note ahead of Friday when the Tier 1s take to the track, and the gap now between Sid Sandwich and Wizard of Oz, 0.9 seconds. As Wizard of Oz goes a bit deep in towards turn one to guarantee he gets the DRS, as there was Godfather putting pay to how good softs are this late in the race, and is up now into 5th. So Godfather having his own little charge. Could he possibly challenge for a podium? I don't know. He might run out of time. As of 6 laps to go, we've got a 1 second gap.
A bit of side-by-side contact, another half spin, but now Wizard of Oz is tucked right in behind this Williams. He came here to stay. He's just no motherfucker on him. And this is going to be the battle. That one was for Gary, because he did have a little commentator catchphrase, so it had to be said sometime. But back to this battle, to the front. The Mercedes going to try to maybe look for a move round the outside. He is going to do it, but he will not get the DRS due to the detection point. So he got the position. Now it's all to try to defend it, with Sid now having the DRS coming down on the run to turn one.
Very, very tactical move there from Sid to get back the position, but both of them on full recharge in towards turn one. This is where Sid needs the battery, though, to defend against the Mercedes in towards turn two. The Williams looking behind them. Wizard of Oz is full focus in front of him, but elects not to use the battery and just sit behind the Williams. So 5 laps left to go in Bahrain, and we're now starting to see a bit of chess being played. Our Dummers in the chat, you're even to you, and a bit of an unfortunate end to the race, but still the potential was there for something. It was Sid Sandwich, that's deep in towards turn 7. Wizard of Oz inviting himself up the inside of that Williams, but just not enough as he looked for it in towards turn 9 and turn 10. Get this stopped. Wizard of Oz, bide your time. Absolutely sensational from the Mercedes driver. At one stage, last place, is now leading the pack with 4.5 laps to go.
This is a recovery drive and a half. He's still got 5 laps to complete it, but this alone is more than what he probably would have expected after the start that he had. He's down in front, which is his teammate of Rainbow. So once they come out, that could maybe cause a few problems. Sid Sandwich has the DRS down the inside. It looks like side by side. It does look like Wizard gives enough room. Still side by side. Sid Sandwich, though, will get the DRS up to turn 4. So this should make this an easy one. Dives to the inside early. So it means Wizard cannot defend this whatsoever. And down he gets the inside, just about gets it stopped. Takes P1 again, but Wizard of Oz is going nowhere, trying to look for a move already down towards turn 5 and 6.
Both the batteries are not looking quite healthy either. Wizard of Oz on 35, Sid Sandwich on 33. So both of them having equal battery. This is now just straight up DRS games. As Wizard of Oz looking, you're not around the outside here. Down the inside is brave enough, but around the outside, that is going to be absolutely foolhardy for Wizard of Oz, who's now going to have the DRS. Sid Sandwich going left, going right, looking for where that Mercedes is going. Is going to be on your outside around turn 11 up towards turn 12. Wizard of Oz gets back ahead of the Williams, but now again the DRS is going to play its part. Tell you what, this race has been nothing. This race has been nothing in the middle, but chaotic start, nothing but fireworks. And now we're seeing a masterclass here in DRS checking involving Wizard of Oz and Sid Sandwich with 3 laps to go crossing the line. If this is a sign for the season to come, trust me when I say this, you do not want to miss a thing. Fight just behind the Tattoo Star and around the final corner, and to start the final lap for the Mercedes driver of Wizard of Oz. He had a run-in last season with the championship, but it just fell apart when it didn't need to. He looks to get that championship challenge back on track this campaign. He's not had a foot wrong in qualifying in his one season he's had in the league, but the second season curse, I don't think there's going to be much cursing tonight for Wizard of Oz, who has cast a spell among the stars of this Bahrain circuit, and at one stage plumb last at the end of lap 1 has done what Sergio Perez done around here, and has went from last to first, done it, completed it, mate. He's got a 1.4 second gap, and with half a lap to go, is going to take home the first victory of the season for the Mercedes team, as down at towards turn 9 and turn 10, he's got this one in the bag, it looks like, Crossity, and what a drive to pick up that victory.
Yeah, well-deserved victory. It looks like we can't say anything too soon. A couple of corners to go, but yes, last to first. It's the only way it looks like you can do it around here. But fair play to Sid Sandwich. Put up a good fight, but it just looks like they have 21 lap old hards. Just weren't good enough for him in the end. But all it needs now is one good corner from Wizard, and this looks like this is going to be it for the Mercedes driver. And what a way to do it to kick off your season.
The pre-season, it's just the dust off the cobwebs, but for Wizard of Oz, it's going to be looking gold, nothing but gold, and a first place finish around Bahrain. Wizard of Oz wins this Tier 3 social race. Sid Sandwich will take second place, and unfortunately for Leonardo, it's not a podium on day.